back to my mental health and crime channel. My name is Huda London. This is all my thoughts, my speculations, and my opinions only. I'd like to talk about Emily A. today. That is Hunter Johnson's girlfriend, Ethan and Zana's friend, especially Zana's best friend. Emily has the blue short jeans on. Let's summarize what Emily has said in an interview on the Amazon Prime. She said that DM called her around 10 a.m. Josie actually said, the girl in the orange, that she, her boyfriend, and Emily, her friend, which is also her roommate, were just chilling and talking on early Sunday morning when DM called them and told them that she was scared, that she needed them to come over. That is the story that was told by Josie. We know that they were called before 11 a.m. So if they were called at 10 a.m., I want to know why it took them 1 hour and 58 minutes to call 911. They found out about this news allegedly at 10 a.m., but yet they called the police at 11:58. I personally believe they all should have been arrested. This is a federal crime to be calling the police almost half day or half night later. Now I want you all to pay attention to Emily. Emily Ant is Hunter Johnson's girlfriend. She's a girl with the small blue pair of jeans, the short jeans. You can see her back towards the camera. Pay attention to her legs, especially where her jeans pant ends or starts. Is it me, or does she have a bruise there? A nasty bruise. I'm a person who sits and observes body cam. And I could be totally wrong. But this is something I noticed from the very beginning. Things that surprised me was the red liquid stains on the floor near the vacant room. Allegedly, Bethany Funk was using it. At the same time, I heard it was Kaylee who was using it in the epidemic time as a study room. I wonder if the vacant room was used for rug activity, possibly, because let's not forget this was a party house, and the taxi driver told the local news that he used to drive many people here to buy rugs. I want to know why that room was still vacant and why it was written under Ashleen Couch. Ashleen Couch is friends with Demetrius and Emma Bailey, the two rug dealers that OD'd 19-year-old Caden Young from Alpha Kappa Lambda fraternity. He was a journalist student. Did Emily have a fight with Zana? Or maybe Kaylee or Maddie? The bruise on her upper thigh is in a very weird place to get bruises. And it's not only the upper leg. Pay attention to her left leg. On the upper leg, you see this bruise. You'll see the dark red bruise there. Now what is interesting is her lower legs. Why are they bruised too? Could these people have been the cleaners? Or were they involved? Did they have a fight with Zana or the victims? Let's not forget, Zana struggled. She fought for her life. She got poked 52 times. Where was Emily and Hunter that night? Now pay attention to the girl with the white shorts in the corner. Her legs seem to be fine. There's no bruises on her legs. So what is up with Emily's legs is my question. Look at Josie's legs with the orange jumper. What is up with Emily's legs? How did she manage to get these bruises on her lower leg and under her thigh? I find this to be strange. Let me know what you'll think. I find it strange that Emily is actually standing and talking to Jack D. In the beginning, it was DM who was talking to Jack D. So were they updating him, or were they just going through what they were supposed to say to the police? Because it's quite calm. I don't hear Jack D crying or bawling, or I don't see anyone trying to hold him down so that he wouldn't run inside the crime scene to save his dog Murphy, and especially the woman that he loved, Kaylee. Isn't that strange? You can't actually hear anyone crying here. I wonder why. Why is Emily's legs bruised up? Jack D has something red, like dry red liquid, on his finger. All I've done is zoom in. You can zoom out and the color doesn't change. This is something red. Unless he was using some kind of red detergent to wash the house. This doesn't make sense. I wonder if that's the reason he's hiding his other hand. I'm sure that one is more injured than this one. I know I've spoke about Jack D a couple of times. Jack D seems to have a bunch of fans. So it's hard to talk about this man without getting negative comments. But I'm used to that for the last 3 years. I stand for what I say. Jack D has been bruised up. He's had cut on his fingers since the very beginning of this case. And I am so fed up of people letting a suspect get away. I want to know why his finger looks like this. Guys, please explain this to me. And look at his index finger. I mean, look at his long finger. Look at the finger next to it. Has this guy got his hands cut? Or did he burn his hands? Was he burning his clothes? Allegedly. The reason I ask is it can't be coincidence that Jack Decor and Dylan Mortensen have the same color on their fingers. Like it's burnt. Even bleach wouldn't bring that color. Unless it's something else. They blurred his face, but if his face wasn't blurred, you would have seen it would have been very swollen, because we saw those pictures in the beginning and I was exposing them. Why would someone's hands look like that? Was he washing 1122 King Road? Or was he unaliving the victims? Allegedly, in my opinion. Was he involved? This is not normal. No one's fingers can look like that. And especially standing in front of a quadruple crime scene. And you, Jack D, are supposed to be Kaylee's former boyfriend. She dumped you. It was Kaylee who called it a day. She dumped you. So what did he do? Allegedly, your professor said in the report that you were struggling. You were referred to some kind of services. I heard it was the mental health team. And as a mental health therapist, I find it a bit strange that you did not actually attend. You were skipping classes. It's written on the report. Where were you when you were skipping classes? Were you stalking Kaylee allegedly? Kaylee saw a stalker behind the bushes who called Murphy, and Murphy went willingly to the stalker. Did he go to the stalker, or did he go to his boss, his owner, his daddy? So for all the people supporting Jack D instead of trying to find the correct justice, look at his fingers, please. I personally believe this guy was involved in the unalivings. And then he tried to burn down something. Luckily, he didn't burn down the house, but he must have been burning down clothes. I wish if any police officer is watching, anyone with forensic experience, I hope you can leave a comment downstairs and let me know. If I'm imagining this, because a body cam wouldn't lie, I want to know, what do y'all see as police officers? Y'all have the experience and y'all have been to crime scenes. Is this normal? This young man, his behavior hasn't been normal before the unalivings. We heard that it was a crime of passion. And we have Jack D with cuts on his fingers, miscolored fingers, hiding a hand. Is he left-handed, I wonder? We have Emily with bruises on her leg. We have Dylan with cuts under her nails and fingers. What's going on? Didn't the police notice all this? DM is talking to Jack D. If you look at her right hand, look behind her palm. Does she have cut on her thumbs? Not behind the thumb? Why does her fingers look so weird? Why is her finger black? Did she injure her finger? Look at Dylan's hand, her palm when she lifts it, or her wrist. Is that dirt? Or red liquid? Doesn't her fingers look like Jack D? Boy, they're burning stuff, I wonder. Is this bleach on the fingers? Something is not right. Please look at her thumb. What was she using her thumb for? Please let me know what you think about Dylan, Jack D, and Emily. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a lovely weekend.